Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. And in today's video, we're going to be fixing the seat in Clyde. As you can tell, the seat's already out. I already did that part because it was broken, so I pulled it out and it's just sitting right here. I don't have different seats to go in it, so we're going to have to fabricate something to make this seat work. My goal is to make it sit a little lower and leaned back for, me being taller. I think that'll help. Plus, the way I'm going to build like a bracket for this seat is for when I get different seats in the future, I hope, maybe, I don't know. So I'm gonna kind of show you what happened here and why we have to fix it. So, as you can see, no seat, but this rusted away and broke. That's where one of the bolts went through. And same with this back bolt here. This side is fine, but I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna build a whole new thing. Now, unfortunately, I have to relocate the thing for the harness, the belt. I mean, it's kind of weak anyway, so it's probably a good thing that we're going to do that. Now, if you can tell, this is rusted away and it's just broken. This front one doesn't even have it anymore. That one's pretty much gone. So it's just rusted away. It's in real bad shape. So yeah, I'm ditching that old 2x6 that held the seat up, and I figured I'm gonna be safe and get this thing fixed up. So now I just need to run to the store and get some metal so I can start fabricating something up. I got a trip in a week from today, so well, I guess it'd be a week from today, but you're gonna see this video on Sunday. But anywho, yeah, I'm gonna go run and get some metal and we'll get this going. So here's my idea that I have of dropping the seat and tilting it back just a little bit. You can see the difference here. The 2x6 is only going to be for reference. But I sat in there and it's still, my knees are bent a lot, but it was like that with the seat at that height. So it's not really going to matter. It's not going to change much. But yeah, I think this is going to work pretty good for me. The shoulder straps are gonna be a little high, but we can always change that in the future. I don't really use them unless I think I'm gonna do something stupid. But yeah, I think this is how it's gonna sit. I hope anyway. Things will probably end up changing, but I'm gonna try to make this work. I don't see why this won't work, but you never know. All right, so it looks like we didn't have to go to the store. We found this metal just laying around, and I think it's gonna go something like that. I'm gonna cut it down so that I can drill a hole and bolt it on both sides for all four corners, and obviously shorten it up because that's way too long. So yeah, we'll go with that and see what happens. All right, welcome back. So this is what I did. I notched it to sit up in here like that. And I'll bend it to shape, drill some holes and bolt it in. And now on the rear here, I'm gonna kind of taper it so it sits flat. That's the idea anyway. We'll see if that works. So now I just need to try to find some angles and get it cut, and hopefully that will work out. So I think what I'm finding is plan A is not working so well, because the back of the seat goes further down than I would like for it to actually contact that bar. So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna play with it and see what I can come up with. So far, it's not looking good. All right, so I came up with a plan. I know it looks janky and it's super redneck, but I think it's gonna be a heck of a lot better than a 2x6, and it'll be a good temporary fix. I was trying to use what I have, and this is what I have. So I'm gonna use those as kind of a spacer for the rear. That'll get it up high enough, so I'll just weld all that together. Have this leftover piece of tube. That'll be the spacer for the front. I wish it leaned back a little more, but Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll see. Maybe I'll mess with it, but I think this will be fine. And then what I'm gonna do, oh man, I'm just gonna weld it to this existing tube here and here, and both of them should be good. So what I think I'm gonna do is just drill some holes, bolt the front end through that. There's little openings there so I can get the nut in. In the back, I'm just going to use a really long bolt, go straight through the chassis. So that's the plan. So I'm going to start sticking it together, and I'll, bring you along the way and kind of see where we're at. All right, so this is what I came up with. It's not beautiful, and I spent like 10 minutes on it, but I decided this is only going to be temporary. But I think it's going to be super strong. This is galvanized, so yeah, it doesn't weld very well. Now I'm gonna drill the holes, get that ready, and then we'll get the seat mounted to it, bolt it down, and it will be done. All right, I did a little test fit. Everything looks good. Now I'm just gonna weld that bracket to the seat. My luck, it's gonna catch on fire. That's probably 100% what's gonna happen. But yeah, as soon as that's welded up, I'm gonna just spray some paint on it and bolt this thing down. It's done. I've sat in it, feels great. Yeah. All right, so I got that bracket welded to the seat, which isn't ideal, but again, it's temporary. But I just kind of guessed where the seat had to go on the bracket, and it turned out perfect, exactly where I wanted. So I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just spray some paint on it so it doesn't rust. And I just hope that this holds up. We'll throw some bolts in it. This project will be done and we'll be ready to wheel. All right, I got the seat all bolted in. I had to flip the bolt. I was trying to do the bolt from the top, but I had to do it from the bottom just because it was a pain. Now we'll give it one of those "it ain't going nowhere" things. And yeah, this seat is done. It's a little, rednecked done, or whatever you'd call that, but it's a heck of a lot safer than that 2x6 I was holding it up. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna hop in it and show you my POV from lowering that seat so much, just so you can see that it's, for a tall guy, this actually works out really good. So this is my view. This is like my eyes. You're seeing through my eyes right now. It seems a little low. Can't really see over the hood, so that might be a challenge, but man, it feels so much nicer. The headroom is great. The knees, yeah, they're still super bent, but that's not going to change. There's no way to change that, but we're going to change that here in the future with some exciting news. The shifters, it's all perfect. My foot's on the gas pedal, and I can hit first, second, and not interfere with my knee. And I used to not be able to do that, so that works out pretty good. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Two things to note real quick: the shoulder straps, the harnesses, are in the perfect spot. Actually, I don't have to change that, but I do still need to add some kind of mount for the lap belt. So I'm not gonna put that on this video. I'm probably not gonna film that at all because I'm running short on time. But yeah, we'll get that all done. She'll be safe-ish. All right, well, thanks for watching this video. And if you like to hack stuff up, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. I try to post a video every Thursday and every Sunday of every week. Have a good one.